Alright, hello everybody, how's it going? It's your boy Crimson slash Ross here, bringing you another Duel Links video. It's currently 12 midnight in Texas where I am, and I just logged into Duel Links, and yeah, we got the new Forbidden slash Limited list and skill balance. Skill rebalance. Wow, I'm excited. I'm like a kid. Man, reminds me of a kid, like, on Christmas morning, opening presents. Not really sure what to expect. Hopefully Orcusts get hit. Hopefully Mermaid gets banned. I'm excited. But before we dive into it, y'all bear with me. Please drop a like if you're enjoying the content. Follow on Twitch. I will be streaming the new ban list. I'll be discussing it if you want to connect with me live. And yeah, I'm not going to waste any of y'all's time. This is going to be my live, unbiased reaction. I have not seen the ban list yet, so yeah. Gonna rehydrate here. Man, I'm on edge. I want to see what's getting hit. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. We're just gonna dive right into it. Yep, just like we're opening a present. All right. I'll come back to the skill rebalancing because I think it's better if I judge the skill rebalancing if I see the ban list first. Okay. I'm not sure what to expect. Okay, before we open it, I expect Mermaid to be banned. Maybe Orcusts get some limit 3s. But either way, follow on Twitch. Let's dive right into it. Alright. Yes, it's banned! Oh! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Mermaid is banned! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! It's banned! It's banned! Yes! Mermaid is banned! This card is being banned to improve deck building diversity as its usage rate remains high even at limit 1, and it is being utilized to allow Orcust monsters to be played in many different decks. So, if you guys are new or have been out of the loop, the way Orcusts work is basically they summon their Scrap Recycler or their Tether Wolf or their Phantom Skyblaster. They put 2 monsters on the field, and they use those 2 monsters to go into their their Nightmare Phoenix and Mermaid combo. And that was way too problematic. And like, you had so many different Orcust variants being built. Like, you had Odd Eyes Orcust, Dark Magician Orcust, Gandora Orcust, like you name it, man. Like, sky's the limit. I think I even saw like what do you call it? A Dark Lord Orcust to some extent because a Mermaid, man, was problematic, and I'm happy it's banned. It deserved to be banned. Man, I don't think we've seen a ban in like forever in Duel Links. But yes, I'm so happy it's banned. Take that, Orcusts. Take that. They deserve to get banned. Yes. Yes, it's gone. Yes. Mermaid is banned. Let's celebrate. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I don't want to spoil myself, but I think that's it for the bans. But yeah. So yeah, no more splashing Orcusts in a lot of weird decks. It's like no more Gandora Orcust, no more Mermaid combos. It's banned. It's gone. Oh, okay. Okay, man, my heart's racing, man. I'm not sure what to expect. All right, let's go slowly. Oh, okay. Limited to 1. Only 1 card. Okay, they're limiting Volo Furnagus to 1. Why? This card will be given a harder limitation so that it cannot be played alongside multiple copies of Limit 1 cards. It's kind of weird. They're limiting Volo Furnagus to 1. I'm trying to see, like, let me check, like, Duel Links meta. Because I want to see, if Odd Eyes decks are playing any Limit 1s. limited to 1. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Chief. Unless they want to hit, like, something else to 1, then I'm not really sure. Because there's not really too many limit 1s. Because, I can show you guys real quick. Y'all, bear with me here. Bear with me. I'm going to minimize Duel Links. Whoa, that is not what I wanted. That is the Discord. Okay, here's the Duel Links meta. Here's the limit 1 list, because Volo Furnages to 1 is interesting. Top decks. I didn't think they would hit. I mean, I expected Odd Eyes to get hit, but, like, not like this. Because, I mean, they're not really playing much limit 1s aside from Mermaid, which is now banned. But yeah, that's weird. So let's go back to Duel Links. But yeah, this card will be given a harder limitation so that it cannot be played alongside multiple copies of Limit 1 cards. Yeah, Volo Furnages is being limited to 1, so unless they hit, like, other cards in Odd Eyes decks, this doesn't make much sense to me. Because they only play 1 Volo anyway, so let's get moving. Oh, they hit this to 1 as well? Gaga Revenge. This card will be given a harder limitation so that it cannot be played alongside multiple copies of Limit 1 cards. So this goes back to the elephant in the room, which is the Volo Furnages. Again, I'm not sure if, like, Onomats are playing Limit 1s. They might be, but I'm not really sure. I can check on Duel Links meta here. Just to get like a sample of what decks people are running on Onomats. Because I'm gonna be real, it's a tier 3 deck. I mean, they are playing, like, Mind Control. They are playing Mermaid, but I mean, Mermaid's banned. I'm trying to see, like, I mean, they have Kiteroid. That's limit 2. Yeah, again, this still goes back to the elephant in the room, which is the Volo Furnages hit. Doesn't make sense to me. But damn, they went after Onomats. That's weird. It's weird to me. I don't get that one. And if you're out of the loop, what this does, it's an equip spell. It says target 1 Gaga monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and equip it with this card. When Gaga Revenge leaves the field, the equipped monster is destroyed. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster was used as an Xyz material, all Xyz monster you control gain 300 attack points. Okay. Damn. I'm not sure why they went after Onomats, but they did. Let's keep going. Oh. Wait. Huh? They hit Farfa to 1. But why? Was it really that problematic? This card will be moved to the Limit 1 list so that players can use it alongside Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. Wait, I'm kind of spoiling myself here. Did they hit Beatrice as well? Because if they did, that doesn't make sense to me because, I mean, Burning Abyss decks haven't been relevant in forever. And, like, why? Like, this punishes Burning Abyss decks for no reason. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and say Farfa was not a problem because it was. Because you make your Beatrice, and, like, all of a sudden you have the Farfa interruption. So unless they hit other things like Tackle Crusader, or, like, maybe they hit Beatrice as well, but I'm not sure if they did. But yeah, Farfa to 1 is really an eye-opener. I know my friend Mix is going to be mad about this because he is a Burning Abyss main in the Discord. By the way, you should join the Discord. Hint, hint. But yeah, Farfa is limited to 1, so rest in peace, Burning Abyss mains. I'm sorry, Mix. I know they hit Farfa, but I think Onomats are using it, and that's why it got hit. But okay, moving on here. Oh, they hit this as well? Orchestrated Release. This card will be limited to 1 to reduce Orcust Dex's ability to take control of the field. Okay, I didn't expect them to hit this to 1. I really didn't. If anything, I expected Orchestrated Return, which is the draw 2, and Orchestrated Release to be hit to 2, if anything. But damn, they went after this hard. Because the way it works is you summon 2 Orcusts on the field, and you have your release set, and on your opponent's turn, you tribute the 2 monsters you have, you revive your Dingirsu, and you send a card your opponent has to the graveyard. I feel like that was way too, I don't know, what's the word for it? Oppressive? So that's why they went after it. I don't know, that makes sense to me. But, yeah. Orchestrated Release is now joining the Limit 1 fray. It is a Limit 1 now. So yeah, limited to 1 to reduce the Orcust deck's ability to take control of the field. Okay, that makes sense. I always thought this card was really, really oppressive, so I'm glad it's being limited. I expected it to get limited to 2, but I mean, this works too. But okay, moving on here. Okay, that I see the dotted line, so that's it for the Limit 1 list. So to quickly reiterate what we have here, Mermaid is banned, and the Limit 1, we've got Volofurnagus, which is the quick effect pop. We got Gagaga Revenge, we got Farfa, Malabranch to the Burning Abyss, and Farfa, if you don't know, it's the Banish, and we've got Orchestrated Release. 2 Limit 1. Okay, so we do have some Limit 2s, which is interesting, because there's currently like not that many good cards on the Limit 2 ban list, so I'm kind of curious like what they're putting to Limit 2. If I had to guess, maybe Harp Horror would be a good guess. Orchestrated Nightmare would be a good hit. What else? Maybe Scrap Recycler to 2 if I had to, take a shot in the dark at it. Again, I have not seen the ban list yet. I'm going at it blind, so this is my live reaction to it. But yeah, let's keep going slowly. Am I going to see a Harp Horror? That's my guess. Oh, yes! Oh, okay. I was always an advocate of taking Merchant off the ban list, but I mean, this works too. I'm happy for Merchant. I love my Karakuris, man, but they haven't been meta relevant in forever. The limitation to this card will be eased to 2, as its power level is acceptable in the current metagame. Okay, that's fair. Karakuris haven't been doing like much of anything on the ladder lately, so giving them their Merchant back even to 2 is kind of a step in the right direction. I'm an advocate of taking it off the ban list completely, but I mean, this works too. It's a very good, it's a nice surprise for Karakuri decks. I'm happy for this. Like, Karakuri mains, they deserve their Merchant back. It's a good card. So yeah, moving on here. Oh, we meet again. If it isn't Moray of Greed. Oh boy. Water Xyz decks, how much I love you. Not really, I hate that deck. But this is interesting. Moray of Greed to 2. The limitation to this card will be eased to 2, as its power level is acceptable in the current metagame. That's fair. The thing with Water XCs, right, is they got a lot of their cards indirectly hit to 1 because of other decks, like doing like weird abusive combos. Like you had Synchrons that got Ravenous Croco hit to 1, which again indirectly affected Water XC's decks. They could no longer run Croco and Moray in the same deck anymore because of Synchrons. Tatsunoko was also hit to 1, but I don't think Water XC's played that. They can't play Trishula anymore. That's also to 1. Regular Trishula. So yeah, they had a lot of their cards hit to 1. So I'm glad they get to have their Moray of Greed back. I think that's fair. Like, yeah, I think that's fair. It'll be easy because the power level is acceptable in the current metagame. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy for this. Okay. Oh damn, they hit this too? Man, I didn't think they'd go after Speedroids, but they did. Double Yo-Yo to 2. Wow. Okay. So I did expect Speedroids to get hit, because if you're out of the loop, Speedroids can set up pretty oppressive end boards turn 1. Like, in an ideal world, right, they can end on Crystal Wing plus Clear Wing. That's 2 negates plus any back row they drew into. Like, you're not playing through that, let's be real. So double Yo-Yo to 2. This card will be limited to reduce the high consistency of Speedroid decks, as well as their ability to summon many monsters in 1 turn. Yeah, I think Speedroids needed a hit. They were way too consistent, and they were way too oppressive. So Yo-Yo to 2 is pretty fair, in my opinion, at least. And that's it for the limit 2. So to reiterate, they put Merchant to 2. This was currently at 1, but now it's at 2. Moray of Greed, again, currently at 1, got moved to 2, which is fair for Water XCs. And Double Yo-Yo, currently it's not limited, but it's being moved to 2 to, reduce the consistency of Speedroid decks. But yeah, dang. All right, moving on to limit 3. Oh yes, I knew they would unlimit Tour Guide. I mean, not unlimit, but move to 3. So the thing with Tour Guide is not many decks were really using it aside from Burning Abyss decks, and they haven't been meta relevant in ages. And it says the limitation to this card to 3 will be eased as its power level is acceptable in the current metagame. Yeah, that's fair. No decks really use Tour Guide. You can only get 1 copy of it anyway from the bundle, and hitting it to 1 was just too much. Like, Burning Abyss players, they deserve better. Like let them have their Tour Guide. Let them have their limit 1s. I mean, yeah, Farfa is already at 1, so that's understandable why Tour Guide is at 3. Because because if you saw earlier, they hit Farfa to 1. But yeah, Tour Guide is at 3. What else? Oh, they hit Rockets. I knew they were going to hit it. I had a feeling, man. I saw it coming. Because the thing with Rockets is Silver Rocket Dragon ripping cards out of the extra deck. It's toxic, man. Essentially turning skills off. Like, it had to go. But what's Konami's reason? This card will be limited as the effect to banish a card from the extra deck has been deemed too effective against a certain card, which players can only add 1 copy of it to the extra deck. I'm guessing they're talking about Odd Eyes, because the how it works, like, Silver Rocket, you go first, you rip the Odd Eyes Raging Dragon out of the extra deck, and all of a sudden they don't have a skill anymore. That was way too strong, so I can see why they hit Silver Rocket to 3. Sorry, I'm gonna hydrate here, but yeah, Silver Rocket to 3. So Rockets, they can't play limit 3 back row next to this anymore. And it's only fair, because in Worlds, like Rockets, they topped, man. Like I saw them getting hit. Yeah, let's keep moving. Oh, they hit Beatrice to 3. Interesting. Why? This card will be given a harder limitation so that it can't be played alongside multiple copies of limit 3 cards. I'm guessing this was because of Automats. Because Automats, like, they could easily summon Gaga's sister and go into their Beatrice combo and just, take control of the field too easily. So it makes sense why Beatrice got hit, but again, I feel bad for Burning Abyss players. I feel bad for Burning Abyss players. I do. But I mean, it shouldn't be like too bad though, right? You can still run one tour guide that you get from the bundle and 2 Beatrice, so it's probably not as bad as I'm thinking about it. It's probably not bad. But I'm not seeing a hit to Scrap Recycler yet, so that kind of scares me. Because if we're going after Orcusts, we need to hit their starter. But yeah, Beatrice to 3, probably because of Automats. But yeah, let's keep going. Oh, speak of the devil, there it is. Scrap Recycler to 3. There it is. And the reasoning, this card will be given a harder limitation to 3 so that it can't be played alongside multiple copies of limit 3 cards. Okay, that's fair. Like, this gets the limit 3 back row out of Orcust decks, and I'm happy about it. No more limit 3 in Orcust. Like, they don't deserve it. Deck's too strong, even without limit 3 back row. But I do feel bad for Crystron players. Maybe it's not that bad, but yeah, I honestly saw Scrap Recycler getting hit to 3. Like it was obvious. It's a starter for Orcust decks, and it gets the limit 3 back row out of the deck, so it's fair. I can agree with this. And is that everything? No, we still have more. Oh boy, Tatsunoko to 3. The limitation of this card will be eased to allow for greater flexibility when building a synchro summoning deck. I mean, sure, Synchrons kind of fell out of meta after they got massacred. I mean, Jet Synchron is still at 3, so this probably isn't as big an issue as I'm thinking about it. I mean, they still can't run, like, Mind Control, so that's fine. Okay. That's fine. That's fair. I agree with it. Let's keep going. Ooh, Pendulum Call to 3. That's interesting. So Odd Eyes can't use, like... Man, they really went after Odd Eyes, didn't they? Pendulum Call to 3. This card will be given a harder limitation so that it can't be played alongside multiple copies of Limit 3 cards. Okay, no more Limit 3 back row, basically. But, like, I don't think that's enough. Because, like, Pendulum Call to 3, like, you're just going to replace the other copies with Wisdom Eye Magician, right? Unless they hit, like, Wisdom Eye to 3 as well, which I can totally see them doing. But I don't think that's enough. Alright, let's keep going then. Decent hit, but it's probably not enough. And that's it. That's it on the Limit 3 back row. I mean, that's it on the Limit 3 list. I don't want to spoil myself. But yeah. Man, what a ban list. No longer on the list. Kicking it off with Goki Rematch. This card will be unlimited to allow for greater flexibility when building Goki decks. I don't know about that, Chief. Gokis were pretty problematic before, and I don't know if it's good to give them more rematch. I mean, a Suprex and finishing move are still limited, but I guess it's fair. Because, like, now you can run 2 Suprex, 1 finishing move, and you can have your two, like, 1 or 2 rematch if you want it. I don't know. This might bring Gokis back to the meta, but this might be a little bit scary now that I'm thinking about it, because the only thing this does is give them 1 Suprex back in the deck. It just gives them, like, more consistency. And I don't know, I hate Gokis. Like, it's in a really annoying sack deck. So this one's kind of scary. I don't agree with it. But I don't know, let's keep going. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Okay, Crystron Impacts. I mean, sure, I guess. Crystrons haven't been doing too much. Really haven't seen them too much on the ladder lately. Crystron Impact Unlimited to allow greater flexibility when building a Crystron deck. Like, okay, Crystron's not really meta relevant. I mean, they deserve the buff. Sure, I guess. Oh, they took finishing move off the list. That's scary. That is scary. Same reason as rematch. Okay, that's scary. So Suprex is still at 3. So you can run 3 Suprex. So you can now run 3 Suprex now. I don't agree with this, Chief. I don't know what they were thinking, man. I don't agree with this. Are we gonna see a meta where Gokis come back? Probably. I don't know. That's pretty frightening that they took both finishing move and rematch off the list. Because, like, 3 effects Goki was really, really obnoxious. Because, like, you face a playmaker with, like, close to 10,000 life points. You can't OTK him, and he just one-shots you on his turn. I don't know about that, Chief. Like, we might see a meta where Gokis are coming back. And if so, I'm not too thrilled about it. Because this is basically almost full power Goki again. Alright, let's keep moving. I don't agree with this either. Cynet Crosswipe when building a Cyber stack. I don't agree with this either. Are we gonna see a meta where, like, Salad Code Talkers come back? Because I hate that deck so much. It's so annoying. And I don't know. I was glad when Crosswipe got hit to 1 because you couldn't use it with Gazelle. But now that Crosswipe is off the ban list, you can use it with Gazelle. So maybe we'll see a meta where Salad Code Talkers come back. Not sure. I don't agree with this one, Chief. This is just gonna revive Salad Code Talkers, and they're just gonna dominate the format again. So the next KC Cup that I'm seeing is gonna be filled with Goki and Salad Code Talker. That's just my prediction. All right, let's keep going. Oh yes, Swallow's Nest. I don't think this had any place being on Limit 2 ban list. I'm glad it's taken off. Raid Raptors could really use it. Because with Raid Raptors, like, you struggle playing through Disruption on if you went second. So, this gives Raid Raptors a very, very good answer to play through disruptions if their summon, if their opponent like sprung a disruption on their normal summon. Because like with Raid Raptors, you really want to, you really want your normal summons not to get disrupted, but this helps. I'm glad it's off the ban list. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I know Mix is happy about this, but Seer off the ban list. Burning Abyss decks, I don't think they deserved it. I'm glad Seer is off the ban list because I love my BAs, man. So maybe BAs will come back soon. So they took Seer off the ban list, but instead they hit Tour Guide and Beatrice to 3, which it's definitely better for BA. It's not bad. I'm a fan of this. I know my friend Mix is too. What else? Yes! Oh, as I was speaking about Raid Raptors earlier with Swallow's Nest, speak of the devil, Raid Raptor Strangle Lanius is off the ban list. I don't think Strangle Lanius deserved it. Raid Raptors, they deserve their limit 3s. Because, like, if your normal summon got disrupted, you kind of just lose on Raid Raptors. And the deck, like, it had no room to run limit 3s. And I think they deserve it. So maybe Raid Raptors will be good again. I'm happy for this. I want to see what this thing can do. With Strangle Lanius off the list, that opens so many doors for Raid Raptors that were closed. Let's keep going. Misjudge. No one really used this. It was kind of pre-hit when enemy controller got hit. If your opponent card effect activates before, toss a coin twice, and if you get 2 heads, negate the effect. Yeah, no one's really gonna use this, so I'm glad Misjudge is off the list. I mean, cool. I don't think anyone cares. And yeah, that's it for the ban list. That is it. All right, let's just quickly run through the ban list again. If you guys just want to see it real quick. Okay, with that being said, let's move on to part 2 of my video, which I'll be doing now about skill rebalancing. So, I'm not sure what skills are going to be rebalanced. Hopefully they nerf Raging Pendulum, maybe Clearwing Acceleration, if I had to guess. But yeah, let's dive into it. So, they're strengthening these: Holly Angel Trick, Zexal Ultimate Unite, and Red Eyes Roulette. And they're weakening Master of Rites too. Let's see what they're doing. Red Eyes Roulette. I'm just gonna read this for myself. I mean, I'm not sure if Red Eyes decks are going to be that relevant. I mean, I don't really care for these. Red Eyes Roulette is getting buffed. Zexal Ultimate Unite is getting buffed. I just want to see, like, Holly Angel Trick. Okay, what was it before? Select a Trickstar Link monster on your field. Gain life points equal to its attack. I mean, that's cool, I guess. You can gain life points equal to your Trickstar's attack. Cool. But I mean, 3 effects is just better. So why would I use this when I can use 3 effects? Alright. Master of Rites 2. So before it says at the beginning of the duel, play Ritual Cage from outside your deck face up. And apparently they're making this weaker. But how? Can be used when your life points decrease by 1500. Return a card from your hand to the deck and set Ritual Cage from outside your deck to your field. And set Ritual Cage... Okay, so you set it face down from outside your deck to your field. Okay. That makes sense. So it no longer plays Ritual Cage automatically. Now it has a life point cost, and you have to pitch a card from your hand to the deck to play the Ritual Cage. I don't know, like, why'd they go after this skill? Ritual decks haven't really been too, like, problematic lately, so I'm not sure about that one. That will be all for this time. That's it? They didn't nerf, like, Raging Pendulums, Clearwing Acceleration, or, like, what's the other one? Sealed Tombs? They didn't nerf that one? Sealed Tombs deserved a nerf. That skill is unfair. Surprised Sealed Tombs didn't get hit. So, we're still going to have a meta where people are floodgating people on a skill. Balanced. Totally balanced. But yeah, let's just nerf the skill that's completely irrelevant to the meta. And buff some other random skills like Red Eyes Roulette, Zexal Ultimate Unite, and like Holly Angel Trick. Like, why? I'm not sure I agree with these, Chief. Not sure I agree with the Master of Rites 2 nerf. That's for sure. When is this coming into effect? Skill change. Okay, planned to be released around June 19th to the 23rd. So when is the ban list coming? Date of Forbidden Limited List, June 28th. 28th? Today's the 15th? It's 2 weeks in advance. So it's coming in 2 weeks, so... that sucks, man. Like, the ladder is just gonna be polluted with people playing pre-ban list. Like, this is why I don't like it when they release ban lists 2 weeks in advance, because it floods the ladder with pre-ban list. But yeah, I'm not sure, Chief. That's gonna be all for this video. If you enjoyed the content, drop a like, drop a comment. If you're new, drop a sub, follow on Twitch, do whatever. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Crimson signing out.